Honourable Chair, Ministers and Honourable Members, opportunities are usually disguised as hard work, so most people don't recognise it. This is a quote by Anne Landers. We need to work hard to break welfare dependency and get our young people ready for the labour market. We need businesses to give them opportunities. The Minister reaffirmed that the priority of the 6th administration is jobs. He furthermore confirmed that the government cannot do this alone and needs the investment of the private sector to propel employment. One would therefore expect that considerable effort would be made to ensure stimulation of the economy, the creation of favourable conditions to ensure the sustainability of small and medium businesses, and it's after all these businesses who should be instrumental to create new jobs. We say this because government cannot and should not be the largest employer in South Africa. Through you, Chair, Minister, referring to your speech on the budget vote, the focus seems to be placed on transformation in the labour market, employment and conditions of employment, instead of broadening the scope of employment and job creation. Die VF+ is van mening dat 'n holistiese benadering gevolg moet word om werksgeleenthede en finansiële vooruitgang te verseker. Transformasieteikens wat swart ekonomiese bemagtiging moet uit die regeringsbeleid en wetgewing verwyder word. Dit sal die private sektor aanmoedig om die beste moontlike personeel aan te stel, sodat ekonomiese groei bevorder kan word. Youth unemployment is at an all-time high. According to Stats SA, the unemployment rate among the youth between the ages of 15 and 24 is 55.2%, and among graduates, it's 31%. Factors which are contributing to unemployment is black economic empowerment and affirmative action. These policies are counterproductive to the economic...
Sorry, Honourable Member, there is a point of order.
Sorry, Chair, this is my maiden speech. I'm allowed to convey my speech.
All of us now is maiden. But it's fine. Kone, when you sit down and allow the member to continue, you will just have your order after you have completed.
Thank you, Chair.
Please,
these policies are counterproductive to economical growth of businesses and have proven to be ineffective as only select few benefit.
Can you just give us a moment? Point of order, please.
Thank you, Chairperson. A point of order is a point of order within the rules
Please,
of the NCOP.
it's fine. We have consulted with, we are giving you
when
your
we
point
don't
of
disturb
order. We are giving you your point of
maiden
order. Can you
speeches,
continue?
it's when somebody is not dramatic. But when somebody becomes dramatic, we get to disturb.
Honourable Kone, what is your point of order?
My point of order is that, Chairperson, is the speaker on the podium referring to the youth that they are exploiting in their farms and paying them with alcohol? Is he referring to that kind of unemployment? Because that alone is unemployment. You can't hire somebody and pay them with alcohol
Kone,
and then say
we've listened
that
to
is
you. You are not
employment. Thank you
asking
very
a
much.
question. It's no point of order. Can you continue?
Thank you, Chair. The Freedom Front Plus is convinced that unemployment can only be curtailed if government policies are amended to create an environment that is conducive to job creation for all South Africans. It's an inconceivable fact that in this day and age, race is being used as a measure to discriminate against young, willing and able-seeking job seekers who find themselves barred from the job market. Agbare Voorsitter, dit wil voorkom of die fokus eerder op die aanstelling van beamptes geplaas word wat as waghonde oor werkgewers moet optree, met die stille wete dat afleggings kan toeneem as gevolg van ekonomiese druk, wat onder meer deur rigiede arbeidswetgewing soos die nasionale minimumloonwet veroorsaak word.
Jammer, agbare de Toit, daar is 'n punt van orde. Agbare lid.
Thank you very much, Chairperson.
Agbare lid.
Now, Chairperson, I just wanted to ask the member if he's related to John Foster. They look alike.
I cannot hear what, I can really not hear what you are saying.
Yes, yes. Where is this? Okay, thank you. Now, Speaker, I wanted to ask the honorable member if he's related to John Foster. They look alike.
Order, can we continue?
Thank you, Chair. Honourable Minister, through you, Chair, you claim that there has not been wholesale retrenchments following the introduction of the National Minimum Wage Act. Now, the National Minimum Wage Act has been implemented effectively as from the 1st of January 2019. We are yet to see the effect of the minimum wage of unemployment. What is certain is that employment has declined by 237,000 and unemployment has increased by 62,000.
I'm sorry, Honorable Du Toit, can we just get the point of order, please? Honorable Du Toit, can you please take your seat? Able to take a question.
Honourable Chair, I'm busy with a speech. I won't be taking questions at this stage. Thank you.
Thank you. You may continue.
Thank you, Chair. These stats are according to Stats SA. While there has been a gradual increase in the unemployment rate over the past decade, the decline in formal employment is the biggest year-on-year job loss in recent times. The latest statistics indicate that legislation may well have reduced employment prospects in entry-level positions. The fact of the matter is that unless there is significant economic growth, the cost of labour for small and medium-sized businesses becomes too high to bear and will leave employers with one of three alternatives. Number one, seek alternatives for low-skilled labour and make use of technology. Two, do the work themselves. Or three, close business as a last alternative and invest in other countries with less restrictive labour legislation for better economic prospects. The Freedom Front Plus has got a five-point plan that we have to offer with regards to this. Trade unions' power must be restricted, and any other irresponsible actions that lead to the loss of jobs must be prevented and sanctioned by legislation. Honourable Chair, in the words of David Bly, striving for success without hard work is like trying to harvest with not having planted. Let's plant seeds of possibilities, the seeds of opportunities. Let's create an environment of hope for an inclusive South Africa where every hard-working citizen can reap the fruits of his labour. Thank you, Chair.